You're so cute in your Keto Palooza shirt.
You're so cute in your hair.
Oh.
You are, I know. I got swaps like that.
No. I love your all of this.
Oh, I love all of this. Look at this beautiful hair. Swap it up like that.
No.
You are just oodles of adorable.
How many washes was this? I feel like it comes that annoys me.
No, it's okay.
Oh, Mom's here. Hashtag first. Happy Thanksgiving, Mom. Are you at work? I know. See, that's also another good thing about like not having any children or having adult children. It's like you can work on the holidays and you can make that holiday pay, and you're not missing any special moments with your family. We ain't doing nothing special. You got to worry about these moments, Mom. You worry about that Skrilla. You know what I'm talking about? TC's here. Says Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
If she had any other choice.
Rashana said, Grand Rising and Happy Thanksgiving. Hashtag Whack Fam. I'm loving the turkey emojis. Thank you so much. Joyce is here. Says Happy Thanksgiving, Whack Fam. I'm so happy.
Good morning, all.
Let's see. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you today? Doing great. Mom said been at work since 6:30. So when do you get off work?
Somebody got to.
I know, exactly. Somebody's got to do it. Might as well be you. Good morning, JJ. Happy Thanksgiving on this early holiday morning. Although I was up, so what is it, 6:30 for you? I was up at 5 o'clock today. I just could not go back to sleep. That's kind of one of my issues with going to sleep early, like around 9:30 to 10. If I wake up at any time after like 4:30, I won't be able to go back to sleep because I'm awake and I'm too light of a sleeper to like fall back asleep, so I know, right? So I've been awake watching YouTube videos all morning. Now that was like, it was like the perfect holiday morning because you were still asleep and it was quiet. So I was just downstairs with my headphones, just watching videos and laughing. It was absolutely great. So
that's awesome.
It was awesome. And then my honey buns woke up and now we're watching sports television. The macaroni and cheese is already in the oven. So that's exciting. Yes. So today is already a good day.
Look at you.
Linda's here, says, good morning, Whack Fam. Oh, I love that drumstick you got there. That's amazing. Shelly's here, says, Happy Thanksgiving, Whack Fam. Love all the emojis. Gail says, Happy Thanksgiving, Autumn and Richard and everyone. Kelly said, good morning, putting you on the TV while doing things. Hello, Kelly's living space. I'm so glad to be on the television. Hello. Okay. Dee says, morning, good weathers and Whack Fam. Taking my aunt to her appointment this morning. We'll be listening from the car. Well, I'm glad that you're here on this non-Canadian Thanksgiving Day. Dee, thanks for joining us.
Very true.
Yes. Don't forget, you guys, Black Friday sale starts tonight, but mostly tomorrow morning. But I am because like I have to change everything like manually. So I'm not at that point where like things automatically switch over based on dates and times. So I'm going to change all the prices and do everything before I go to sleep. That could be 9:30. That could be 11:30. It's a holiday. We never know. Just know things will be on sale tomorrow, like Black Friday. But once they're gone, they're gone. When I say limited quantities available, though, so just be ready. That's all I'm saying. Jeffrey says, Happy Thanksgiving Day. Absolutely. Cece's here, just putting some turkeys in the chat. Thank you, chat turkeys. So,
exactly.
There's
nothing wrong with that.
I know there's nothing wrong with chat turkeys. Joy said, the day I can sleep in, do you think I can? Nope. Yep. Doing much needed cleaning. Exactly.
Sounds like you.
Like, because at a certain point when I accept I'm not going back to sleep, it makes more sense to me to get up and start doing things, because I used to like lay in bed and like force myself to go to sleep, like sleep, go to sleep. Shh, go to sleep. And it didn't work. And I would just spend 30 minutes like trying to get myself to go back to sleep, and I never can. So I get up and do stuff. Debbie said, Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Visiting Louisville this week, out from Sacramento. Awesome. Yay. Yeah. You guys were just coming in town just to be in town, right? Do you know someone that lives here? I'm so glad. Louisville, I would say Louisville's beautiful this time of year, but like, is it? I mean, I just genuinely think Louisville's beautiful all the time. So,
the weather will be
glad that you're here. Let's see. Cece says, I never can sleep in even if I try. I know, right? Heath is here, says Happy Thanksgiving. Stop trying to make Thanksgiving work, Heath. It's never going to work, especially with prime rib.
Oh.
No, To me, it's never going to work. No, it's never going to work. Oh, Gigi says having my coffee in, what is that, like a cheesecake? Is that a pie? I think he may be on. What are you having? So Kelly said the Macy's parade is sad without the crowds. Yeah, I saw they're streaming it live on YouTube right now, and I'm just like, who's there? You know, I guess nobody. That's that's a really sad, like paradeless, like crowdless parade. But okay,
I mean, that's the point of a parade.
Debbie said, just visiting, happy to be here. Oh, I'm so glad you get to do all of the like tourist stuff. Hopefully, that should be open, minus the restaurants, but you ain't missing nothing. So, D said, I'll be refreshing every 30 minutes once I order my new Instant Pot Air Crisp Duo from Walmart. Instant Pot Air Crisp Duo. So that's kind of like the foodie. It can be a pressure cooker or it can be an air fryer. That's awesome. So
yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm like, and nowadays they're making all type of little.
There's like ovens, and there's a bunch of other things too.
Everybody's making small appliances.
Lynette said, "Happy Thanksgiving. What y'all eating today?" So we got some macaroni and turkey and pecan pie and stovetop stuffing. And I mean, that may or may not even need to be used because apparently everybody is making stuffing in my family. And then whatever my other family makes, like, because they're all cooking things. Like I said, this Thanksgiving, instead of one Thanksgiving, now we get 4 because everyone is still cooking their own Thanksgiving meal. So Amber's having stuff at her house, so I'm gonna go see what she's hollering about. My Aunt Beverly's having stuff at her house. I'm gonna go see what she's hollering about. My granny already had a room full of food yesterday. Like, I'm like, why can't I tell the difference between how many, like, you know, the cooking when everybody's coming over versus the cooking when nobody's coming over? There shouldn't be the same amount of food here, but alas, there was. So I can't wait to go see. Plus whatever his family got going on, because we definitely taking our to-go plates over there. So
we're so cute.
So I don't know. I know that we're having macaroni and cheese, and I'm excited about that. Yes. We've also already had some donuts today, which was really good. Not the donuts from the super great bakery. Mom, I went to Thornton's, and it was just as good as I remember. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking gas station donuts. Like, they were delicious. So they were a great breakfast, and now I'm just waiting till, like, football starts at 12:30, so I'm very excited about that. And then we're just going to be making our way downtown, like just making the rounds, picking up food. So
that's basically it.
Yes.
Swinging by, saying hello to a bunch of people, and making our way down around town.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Yes. Dee said, yes, it's come down $100. Jeez Louise, I just can't wait to dehydrate everyththing. I know, right?
What's that? The Instant Pot?
Yeah, the Instant Pot, like dehydrating things. JJ said stovetop. Who made stovetop? Autumn. No, if it's left up to me, I would make stovetop. But apparently my sister made dressing from scratch, and my grandmother has dressing that my cousin Ronnie makes. Boy, cousin Ronnie's dressing is my favorite part of Thanksgiving. But I was like, wait a minute, is he still making it? So he made us a tray simply to bring over my granny's house, even though nobody's going to be there. I'm going to be there. So I might not even have to break out my measly old stovetop. But if nobody was making stuffing at all, at least I would have been prepared with stovetop. So
it's definitely a plan B, C.
I read it said, good morning, all. There are advertisements in the live. I'm so sorry about that. I just cannot control. I can't believe they'd be showing ads during the middle of this thing. I'm sorry, you guys. So yes. CC said, oh no, not the gas station donuts. They're delicious. Like they were literally exactly what I wanted.
Well, first of all, some gas stations have upgraded their food and beverage services, but at the same time, you're just not that picky of a person. Yes. Like, it's a donut.
A donut is a donut is a donut.
You can buy stuff that's in a bag in the grocery store, like the Nabisco, who makes those bags?
No, it's not Little Debbie's either.
But if you can,
I love them little powder cake donuts, though. Yeah, so those are good.
You can eat those. You can eat gas station.
Aurel just says, so Autumn, off plan how many days? 2. Don't know if it'll be Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, Saturday, but today and another day to catch up on the leftovers. Because I was talking to Richard, normally my cheat days are 2 days in a row, but I was thinking like maybe I'll take a throwback to Paris and do a cheat day and then a fasting day to kind of make more room, let's say, for lack of better terms, and then do the second wrap up day after that. Because I found that the last couple of days I've done 2 days in a row, and then I fasted, and then maybe I've eaten on plan, and then the day after that, I go back off plan again. So I'm trying to
You're balancing it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to just like space out that time to where.
That idea.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try it. So. Shelly said, haha, I never met a donut I didn't like. Exactly. Even Hostess. I think that might be as acceptable in my book. Right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty much the same way. So Gail said, do you all have Speedway gas stations in Louisville? Yes, we do. The Thorntons is just a lot closer, but yes, we do have Speedway. But we don't have stores like Racetrack and Wawa. Like there are some gas stations that we do not have. So I know, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just regional.
Portia's here. Says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Happy Thanksgiving. Same to you, Portia. I'm glad that you're here. Oh my gosh. TC said, I love plain cake donuts. I really miss them. Okay, I don't love plain cake donuts. I do like cake donuts, but that's why I like the powdered little Hostess donuts because I mean they're cake donuts, but I like the powdered sugar.
Any kind of fruit.
No, ew.
Don't like them.
No.
Don't like them then.
Dr. Wise is here. Says, good morning, WAC fam, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm so glad that you're here, Dr. Wise.
Cake donut is filled with the fruit.
Shelly says, I want to like stuffing so bad. It smells so good, but it's a texture thing for me. Yeah, that's the scariest thing about stuffing is that it can vary in different textures. Like if the person doesn't do it right. I'm very particular about
it can be
my
mushy
stuffing.
Or it can be crispy.
Yeah, exactly. Or it could be a mixture of both where some pieces are soggy and some pieces are burnt. Like I feel you, girl, but I like it. I can get over it.
As a hungry young kid, I never really bothered.
As a hungry young kid,
I never really bothered on textures. I was like, that texture says good. That was some good texture.
Rashana says the Mister and I are having steak tonight for dinner. However, I'm sending him to the cookie bakery to see if he can get his hands on the pecan pie and apple crisp cookies. That sounds amazing. We already got our pecan pie in there. Cece said it's all about quick trip gas stations and convenience store here. They're popping up everywhere over the Metroplex. Ooh, you use words like Metroplex. And I'm just like, that's way bigger city than anything we got going on. Gina's here says
it's the same principle of like everybody's trying to up their quick convenient food.
Yes. Now it's a whole grocery store in there basically. That's good. She says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Gobble, gobble, gobble. You are the live favorite so far for saying gobble, gobble, gobble. Actually typing it out. Forcing me to then say gobble, gobble, gobble. Lynette said, just wanted you guys' opinion. I had a somewhat heated discussion with another keto YouTuber about eating off plan for Thanksgiving. My opinion is to each his own. Their opinion is absolutely not. Thoughts? My opinion is to each his own. And that's the thing. If his opinion is absolutely not, then to each, that's his own. Good for you. Like, I'm not going to tell anyone. First of all, you can't tell anyone how they should eat because if they don't internalize it and the behavior doesn't come naturally to them, it will never be sustainable. Like, yes, I'm all about the ability to grow and change and develop different habits. But like, if it's not going to be something like, if you just know the type of person that you are, fundamentally trying to change that, in my opinion, only set yourself up for failure. So there are people out there, there's people in the WAC fam that will never go off plan. Some because they have medical conditions that do not allow it. Exactly. Some because now when they eat sugar and carbs, it makes them feel like crap. Exactly. Some because they just don't want to do it anymore.
Exactly.
Good for them. I'm never going to tell them to cheat, and I'm never going to tell them that I'm never going to cheat. You know, like it's just, I mean, that's just the way that it is. Like I'm all for, because I'm not going to those, the people that never go off plan and be like, God, live a little. How do you, like you can never expect to never eat sugar for the rest of your life. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not trying to dissuade them from their way of life
two extremes
at all. Yeah, exactly. So
there's room for more than just the two extremes.
My entire way of life when it has come to food has really changed. Keto has been the catalyst for it, but you have to, as long as you are eating in a way that you can do every day, that you can stick with, and is helping you achieve your goals, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and is in a healthy way. But in my opinion, if your goal is health, then those kind of go together.
Well, I mean, what people don't understand is mental health. It's like you're fighting yourself. Like at a certain point, don't knock your own knees out in your mind because it makes you making things harder than what it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's like if you know in your heart that you overstress and you can't like go without for like more than Thanksgiving, let's celebrate. Like I don't want to Do that. Have your fun. Have your time. Don't worry. Don't stress.
But at the same time,
know that you're not that far.
If you know that you're one of those people that like one day turns into 2 days, turns into 3 weeks, and there I am, I'm off the wagon, that I'm going to personally encourage you not to do it because it's not worth it.
And that's how knowing yourself.
Exactly. That's about knowing yourself. So I'm only going to tell a person to make the choices that are right for you. And I'm going to do the same, so that's how I feel. So
I agree completely.
But what are you guys' thoughts? I mean, the thing I love about the WAC fam is that we all pretty much have either, we either have our strict thoughts or we have our like, hey, do you, or we have our, I mean, what you eat don't bother me. That's how I feel like how you celebrate Thanksgiving. Don't bother me at all. So why am I so concerned?
Yeah, but that's what we're saying is like we're talking about one particular day, not an entire lifestyle. Like
yes, like Rashana said, Lynette, to each his or her own. Exactly. Do you? Yes, everyone. Aureli said seafood Thanksgiving. Oh, Alaskan king crab. Oh, I mean that sounds good, but not the actual crab part. Seafood bisque. Nope. Shrimp Alfredo zoodles. Nope. Keto crab cakes. Yes, please.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. On plans.
Oh my gosh. Oh, real dear.
No.
Oh, real dear.
Lynette says, yes, it's a lifestyle journey, not a diet. Well, and
are you selling tickets?
I have started to not get so, like, in my opinion, American society has co-opted the term diet to mean temporary weight loss tactic, So there are a lot of people, I know, right? Nice. So there are a lot of people that don't like the word diet because they associate it to be like, oh, it's just a temporary thing to lose weight. This is a lifestyle. This is a way of life. If you look at the word diet, or at least one of the definitions, it means the collection, like the generality in how a person eats. So keto is my diet. I'm not like on a diet to lose weight. It is my diet. Just like Dr. Berry talks about the proper human diet. Like, so calling your overall way of eating a diet, I'm not against that. So yes, I live a keto lifestyle. I follow the keto diet. However, but like, I'm not on a diet to lose weight, but they don't necessarily both mean the same thing. So in my opinion, if you do something for 90% of the time, you can still say that that's your diet, that's your lifestyle, And like I said, I use the analogy of living in your house. You live in your house all day, every day. Like that's where you live. It's your permanent home. Just because you go on a week's vacation to Disney World does not mean that you no longer live at your house. No one's going to say, oh, you've been in Disney World for 2 days. You don't live in your house anymore. Like, no, it's a welcomed break until you return to your home, Granted, if you move to Airbnb for 3 months, you can make the case like, do you even live at your house anymore? Because you've been here for a while. Like, so do you live there? That's how I feel about keto. If I take a week-long Disney World vacation off from keto, that doesn't mean that I'm not keto anymore. Like, because I'm always going to go home, which is keto. There for 6 months. But if I'm off the track for 6 months, it's just like, like, is this your everyday life? Like, which one is it? So I don't get. So for me, what's made me feel good about myself, and it's all arbitrary, you guys, but 90-10 makes me feel good. Who made that up? Me. I just made that up, like 90% of the time, 10% off is a way that I can live with myself and to be sustainable. That sounds like a great. So whoever, thank you. It's a college A. Thank you very much. So, so it's just like, you have to come up. So in my opinion, a day here, a day there, a week here, in the grand scheme of things, I like to measure it in terms of years. In the grand scheme of a year, it don't matter to me. That's all I'm saying.
And it puts you in a great mental place where you're not really stressed. Because people truly underestimate the mental health of it all. It's like your body's one thing, but you really need to be sound in here, so it trickles down to here and everything else. Because it's a total package. You need to help or heal our minds as well as our bodies.
Yes. Joyce said everyone has their own story. He said, I never cheated or went off plan. I had carb up meats. Hey, that's hilarious. But yeah, and there's like carnivore, like there's so many different levels to this. It's all about reaching your goals. And there are no rules. That's just what I've come to learn, you know, except I would say being in ketosis. Like,
it's like guardrails.
Yeah, exactly.
You can bump into them all you want to.
We're playing bumper cars right now. Exactly. But you're within the guardrails, you know? So that's all I'm saying. Judy said, I'm doing me and not judging anyone else. So I don't want to be judged as I eat a piece of pie. Absolutely, Gigi. Welcome. So Cece said everyone should gauge their limitations. Exactly. Everyone's limitations are different. Like, and there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's just nothing wrong with how you're eating at all if you are being consistent with it and it's helping you reach your goals. That's it. That's it. So, because see, my whole thing is like the standard American diet helps me with part 1, but not part 2. Like,
what's part 1?
Doing something you could do every day.
Yes.
I could eat pizza and ice cream and tacos every day, but it doesn't do part 2, which is help me reach my goals, you know?
Okay,
so it has to, like, so it's like not, that is what keeps me in line is part 2, you know? But part 1 is very important, you know? So Gail says, right, diet means what you eat. Exactly. It's just overall what you eat.
Yeah, we know how to take a word and totally twist and flip it to mean something totally different.
Exactly. He said Americans are so weird. Pretty much. Mom said, Richard, can't wait to sample the mac and cheese. I made him put some red pepper flakes and hot sauce in it. It's just going to give you a little be-doop tingle right there. But we used cavatappi, which is the spiral noodles, because they were out of macaroni. But we were like, oh, this is going to be lit, you know? So it looks and tastes, I sampled a little bit, it tastes great. So I'm excited for you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. TC says a diet is how you eat 90% of the time.
We could have had that exactly.
No, that's too much seafood. Absolutely not.
Ooh, real deal. You see how I got my leg? You see how sophisticated I look?
I don't think sophisticated is what it actually is.
It is. No, it's like you got time watch in the pocket watch
on a train.
Yeah.
You need a monocle.
There you go.
Shelly said, I have off days or off meals. I just don't beat myself up when I do anymore. I have certain foods I know will send me into a frenzy. You do you. Exactly.
And that's the point of it all. It's like, if you know that, just like you with granola. Yeah. That's why we don't have a mountain of granola in the house.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with me being like, hey, I don't do well with granola. You know, there's nothing wrong. See, so there's 2 schools of thought. Should I like surround myself with granola and like build my willpower up to resist it? Or should I just be like, I know how this is how I am. And so I'm just not going to put myself in that situation. Like that, you know, like I always go for the latter just because trying to force yourself to be someone you're truly not never works out.
Mental health.
So that's all I'm saying.
I completely agree.
D said, did you practicar your Espanol? No, D. Come on now. I'm starting on Monday. No, I'm starting on Monday. I'm starting on lunes. Gracias. You know, because I have to. I really just have to. Kathy P and AZ is here. Says, good morning, WAC fam. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. I was wondering where you were. I was like, well, it is Arizona time, so she's probably asleep. But I'm glad you were here. Kathy. He said on our last road trip, I ate lots of regional non-keto foods that I had always dreamed out, but was not impressed with any of it. Maybe I have been keto for too long. I mean, yeah, that's also a lesson that I am learning is that it's just like, it's never worth it. Yeah. You know, like one of the lessons that I really learned this year was like the feeling that I enjoy the most is the feeling of being full. That is the more permanent feeling. The temporary sensation is what I'm eating in order to feel that way. I've realized that I feel just as great being full off of taco tray as I do being full off of Costco cake. So it's you know, I realized that those enjoyments of, you know, the temporary Costco cake might light my brain up a little bit more, you know, but the overall sensation. So I'm thinking your regret will be less. And my regret will be less. Exactly. So it's like, I can use more times. That's why I've had a lot better, or like I can see in the future being a lot more yellow days than straight red days. Because a Snickers bar and a Quest bar do the exact same thing for me. They're like, ooh, candy, you know? So it's just, so it's just like, I could eat 6 Snickers bars. I could eat 6 Quest bars. The goal would be not to eat 6 bars. But if I'm going to do that, which one do I choose? You know, so I've learned that about myself this year.
You're so cute. I love that.
Saying.
No, for me, it's more you just take your time. You got a crab leg, you just slowly peel it open. You take that beautiful succulent meat.
Why do you ruin everything, Richard? Beautiful succulent meat.
I'm saying, so instead of being full or eating, I love the taste of things. I love the journey.
You're the
of
only
the
one here that likes to savor anything. You're the only one. Jennifer said, "Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. and Mrs. And the Whack fam. I'm glad you're here, Jennifer." Dr. Y said, "Remix. I'm living my best life." She said, "I ain't got time to go back and forth with you about what I eat." Pretty much.
Basically, I don't argue. I don't argue with people.
Gina said, "Today I am thankful that I have my plan for the day." That is something to be. Everybody type in the comments right now. What are you thankful for? One thing you are thankful for today. Gina, you're gonna be the live favorite because was it the gobble thing? And now this, and now inspiring the outpouring of gratitude that we're about to see in these comments right now. Like, thank you so much. What am I grateful for? I am grateful for Richard. I am just the sheer. What were we talking? We were talking yesterday or the 2 days ago.
Something you're making fun of me about.
No, I was not. About the companionship, like the partnership.
She's setting me up right now. What are you setting me up for?
No, because I told him, I was like, look, in spite of how I may treat you sometimes,
set me up for
I am thankful for you. I want you to know that.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready now.
That was it. Pure sincerity. That's all you get from me today. So, Sally Joe says, "Turkey Day, I do what I want." Yes, you're right. Absolutely. So Joyce said, "I love your top, Richard." I know, right? I was like, he has on his Keto Palooza shirt. Oh, I love it. He's wearing it just like it's a regular shirt. I haven't worn my Keto Palooza shirt since Keto Palooza because I'm like, I've got to like memorialize this. Like I'm gonna do one of the things like they do with jerseys. I'm gonna like
that sounds about right.
Joyce said, "I'm thankful for the Whack fam." Absolutely. Me too, Joyce. That is the number 2 thing. Besides Richard, you guys come next. I'm serious.
I'm so cute.
I'm just saying. So TC said, "I'm looking forward to my bacon wrapped pork loin today. Pork on pork. Hashtag pork on pork." And that sounds like an amazing thing. Oh, Rashana said, "I posted in the Facebook group what I'm grateful for." Yay, I can't wait to go see it. Kathy P says, "I am grateful for good health, family, and friends." Absolutely. Cece said, "I'm thankful for life, health, and family." Absolutely. Lisa said, "I'm thankful for the Whack fam and these wacky conversations." Jennifer said, "I'm thankful to be a blessing to my family in our current times." That is the blessing right there. April says, "Happy Thanksgiving, family." I'm glad that you're here, April. Chris said, I'm grateful that when I'm rebooting the computer for an update, I can just continue watching on my phone. Hashtag technology, Chris. Look, Chris, I'm grateful for you as well. That's another thing that I am grateful for is meeting Chris and Miriam in the hashtag Keto Chow fam this year. Like that's been another highlight of my year. I'm so glad that you guys are around.
So they're too woodsy for me. Too woodsy.
You love the woods. That's why you love meat sticks, because it's like, hey, if we're ever in the woods, or packets of nut butter, if we're in the woods. Look at my face. Gail said, "I get to Zoom visit with my daughter who is in Cali." Oh, that is amazing. Mm-hmm. Yes. Holly said, "Grateful for good health, good friends, good support from the Whack fam." Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So I am excited. Oh, do you also know why I'm excited?
What's that?
Yesterday was a fasting day. God. I just skipped over it. Like I was just like, oh, I mean, I didn't even think about eating yesterday, which was pretty great. Probably because I knew that today was going to happen. And I was just like, there's no point in even like thinking about eating anything else that's not this delicious Thanksgiving food I'm finna have right now, you know? But I'm also grateful because I stepped on the scale this morning and I weighed 179.2. Ain't that a blip? That is a loss of, I don't know how math works. I don't know how, minus 2.4.
That's like about 4 pounds off.
No. It's 2.4.
Yes, my math is horrible.
But I was really proud because you remember, you guys, the one thing I said is I wanted to be back in the 170s before Thanksgiving. Barely made it, but I made it though. So, I was really proud of myself. So Yeah, this made me happy because I was just like, look, all I got to do, like, I'm getting back on plan. Now, granted, it's finna be crazy these next couple of days, but December though, I'm excited because all the bars are gone.
Everything is back on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just eating my regular amount of calories and not just being like, it's a eating day, go for it. You know, like all the bad foods out of my house. So I'm excited about that. So that's what I am excited about. So I'm excited that all you guys are talking to each other. Y'all got all these conversations going on. I'm not trying to keep up with that. So something about a spatchcock turkey, chicken. Can you spatchcock any bird?
It's like if you just cut the backbone out.
Okay. So as long as the bird has a backbone. So you could do that to, no, I'm just saying you could do that to both a turkey and a chicken. Because I think when the Food Network, the last thing I taught that we watched, they spatchcocked the chicken.
Then you elbow drop it. And then you get it in the headlock. Throw it into the freezer.
You guys, why is my husband so Oh, Sheila said only 14 likes. You know what to do. Absolutely, Sheila. Thanks so much for the reminder. Hit that like button. Sweetheart, do you want to show them our Christmas wreath?
Oh, yeah. You show them your ornaments?
I didn't show them the ornaments. They're right here, you guys.
So we ended up going to Gardiner Ridge.
At home.
Oh, yeah. What used to be
formerly Gardiner Ridge. Okay, guys, so this year, normally we do the traditional red, green, gold, and silver Christmas ornaments, but this year, this whole theme of the blues and the teals really, spoke and stuck out to me. Then I was like, oh yeah, you know why? Boom, look at my hair. You know, I was just like, oh, like my Christmas tree is going to be mermaid themed, just like my hair. So these are the ornaments that we got. And then Richard bought a wreath.
Show you.
Oh, it's a pretty gold. Yeah, it's a sparkly gold wreath. He just kept being drawn back to that one because I'll tell you this, At Home had a ton of wreaths and he was just like, but what about that one back there? Oh, what about that one back there? I was like, seems like you want the sparkly wreath. And it is dangerous. It's kind of dangerous because it's like prickly as well. But Chris said, Richard, put the wreath on your head. It does look like a crown at that point.
It's too flaky.
Because there's gold glitter everywhere. Like his hands were covered.
I would. Yeah. If it was not for.
Yeah. Lisa said, just stick a topper on your head, Autumn, and you're done. Yeah, it's like, exactly. I'm the tree. Exactly. Pretty much. So
that would be beautiful.
I know, right? Kathy said, oh, I love your ornaments. They do match your hair. I know, right? And the wreath, right? So we made some good choices this year. I am happy.
This is gonna be a great Christmas.
It's gonna be a great Christmas together.
Oh my gosh. I promise I won't be hiding any rings anywhere this year.
If you got a ring that you just want me to find and to give to me, I will take it.
Yes.
But the first one was pretty good.
It will be on wheels and be able to cook pork bellies.
Absolutely not. I'm never going to hear the end of this, you guys. Thank you. You've created a monster. So, yes, Chris said glitter, the herpes of the craft world. Exactly. You can't get rid of it. It is. It's everywhere, and it'll be there forever. So
it'll be on the front door.
You have a new friend now. Exactly. So, absolutely. Mom and Shelly are talking about another walking challenge. She said, Shelly, I'm all for it. I have over 72 miles logged this month. That's a record. Wow. But she ain't gonna Mom, you're not gonna be able to do nothing in December unless you're gonna be able to walk around your office and rack up miles. You're gonna be at work 17 hours a day.
That's true.
Where? Houseway. That's all I want to know. And on your days off, which you probably won't get none, you better not be spending walking all the time. You gotta rest, girl. So, but I mean, absolutely. Still.
Yes, you're so adorable.
I am still going to get an exercise bike. Hopefully, maybe sometime this weekend. And I'm committed to doing the 75 horde. But Phyllis said you can't be in your garage. And I'm not living in a world where I can't be in my garage.
I mean, I think it's really strict rules on the 75 horde.
But you got to be healthy. I can't be out in the cold like that. Look,
yes, that's true.
If there are some days in the month where it makes sense to I could walk outside, even if it's cold, because it's been cold these last few days. And I still gone walking. But if it's snowing and blizzarding, I literally don't understand what I'm supposed to do. You know, it's not safe is all I'm saying. So I'm going to ride a bike or I'm going to, okay, first of all, be quiet. Or I'm going to put a tent up like in the backyard, and I'm gonna ride my exercise bike under the tent. I'll still be. Will that count? Will that help? Like, no. Rashana said no garage outside. I rebuke that. I rebuke it.
75 hard is very strict.
No. Did the person that invented 75 hard live in the beach area? Like, did they live in a place where they get the seasons?
Probably.
Chris said tomorrow Miriam will go nuts decorating the house for Christmas, and I will have the glitter vacuumed up off the floor probably by December 22nd. Just in time for it to get all over the place again. That's how it is for the leaves. Look, when Aaron from AD Keto High Fat High Fun, when he rakes up leaves in his front yard and like puts it on Instagram, I'm like, bro, they're just gonna be right back there 2 days later. Like he got some crazy.
Unless you use it as mulch, that's like I would like compost it or something. Maybe.
Shelly said you can do it on and bundle up. No, like just. Never say never. I'm not saying already that I won't do it outside, but I'm saying if there comes some days where it just doesn't seem like it makes sense, I'm not going to be outside. So cute. No, absolutely not. No. Aureldi said autumn. That's why it's called hard. Look, it's not called the 75 unsafe. Okay, it's not called the 75 dangerous.
Why do you keep saying that? Okay, it's not like when you don't rappel down a cliff or nothing.
But being outside in the elements like that, we live on a busy street. I can't do that. What if they haven't cleared the roads? I don't understand.
We've always lived on the street,
but I've never walked outside in it. Is what I'm saying. Like in the winter, so. No.
I love you.
Exactly.
You are adorable. So we might have to adjust the 75 hard to like a 75 medium.
No. A 75. Oh, that was pretty tough. Like, I mean, don't y'all get me caught up on semantics here, okay?
75.
No, absolutely not.
So cute.
Okay. I see y'all talking about like a cold shower about 75 hard. That don't make no sense to me. Like, what's the point of that? But that's not a part of the original 75 that I read. So I'm not doing that.
It's a fast way to get your heart rate up.
Absolutely. Lisa said hashtag 75 risk it all. Exactly. 75 life on the line. I mean, I don't understand. So.
I mean, it definitely sounds like a very, very challenging challenge.
Kathy said the 75 hard is just 75 nope.
Well, I mean, you have to exercise for 45 minutes in the morning and the evening. You have to read 10 pages of a book, right? Yep. And then you have to write something.
You have to drink a gallon of water.
Then you have to write something.
No, it's just active reading, like taking notes as you're reading. It's not like a book report, but it's just active reading. Down. Yeah. Then it's drink a gallon of water and stick to a diet. That's it. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know. Sheila said happy first Thanksgiving is Mr. and Mrs. Oh, this will be our first Christmas as Mr. and Mrs. too. I know, but I just skipped to Christmas too. Oh, we're married. Oh,
I'm pretty sure we had a first everything this year.
Oh, we did. We had our first wedding this year.
Oh my goodness.
So Shelly said good idea. We're trying to porch for the win. But can the porch be covered? Or like does my head have to be out in the elements? I don't understand. Because I don't understand the difference between a porch and a covered garage. Is it the fact that there's only one cover and not 3 along the sides? Is that what we're saying here? Because I was like, y'all know I love to get technical. Y'all know. Take me to the weeds is all I'm saying. Because that's where I live. It's in the weeds.
The 75 brochure.
Yes. Oh, Gina said leave the door open. Did I not specify that while I was working out in the garage, the door was going to be fully open? So you're right. I do plan to subject myself to the temperature. It's the mere elements that I was referring to. So, our garage.
You gonna move your car?
No, I've already seen a little place where the little exercise bike can go, even with my car in it. So
I'm down for that.
I know, right? So I'm sick. I'm sick of you guys.
Sounds very dangerous. You want to risk your life.
The car will be stationary, so it won't be moving, just like the bike. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off here, namely because I want to play more Free Cell and I want to watch television. Once again, don't forget, I'm going to be sending out an email as well, but Wax Swag goes on sale Black Friday, limited quantities. Get yours. I'm trying to move this stuff. Exactly.
Midnight tonight.
Exactly. And once it's gone, it is gone. Woo! Woo! Yes, Lord.
Start buying some, framing it myself.
And, oh my gosh. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy it with your families, however you see fit. Like, don't stress. Like, you don't have to eat on plan. You don't have to eat off plan. That's the beauty. We get to make today exactly what we want it to be.
We all want it to be like Aurelia.
Yeah, no. We're not having a
We all want Aurelia's dinner. Aurelia, send me some tickets.
No.
Okay? I'm on my way.
Enjoy.
I'm on my way.
Enjoy, everyone. Have a good day. And we'll see you tomorrow on Black Friday, okay? Bye.
Bye.
You want to